be, hopefully what it should be. It's your boy N.O.R.E.
What up, it's DJ EFN.
And this is Drink Champs Yappy Hour. Make some noise! Now this brother here, I don't know how he don't have a Drink Champs chain. He was one of our first guests. He trusted us.
Not the first.
Because he was a little nervous when we started talking, but he stuck with us. This is like his 12th, 10th episode on Drink Champs. One of my favorite people in the world. I've never called this brother, and he's never not let me down. If he can't do it, he'll tell me he can't do it. If he can do it, he'll do it even if he don't want to do it. You don't find friends like that. You don't find family like that. You don't find that. And besides, he's a legend. Besides, he got his own show. Besides, he got his daughter executive producing his own show.
That's right.
He's came in here with new jewelry, new ice, off of the Turks and Caicos getaway.
That's a fact.
He's the sneaker legend. Also.
Right. That's right.
Don't compare your sneakers to Fat Joe. He has stores worth of sneakers.
That's right.
In case you don't know who we talking about, we talking about the impeccable Fat Joe. Joey Cautionary. Now I heard there's a rumor that the Hpnotiq, right? Hpnotiq. There's a rumor that it was invented. Hpnotiq.
That you invented.
That I invented it. Did you ever hear this rumor?
You invented Hpnotiq?
No, Hpnotiq mixed with Kanye.
That mixed with Kanye.
I don't put it past you, N.O.R.E.
I don't put it past me neither. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm with you on this one.
I think. No, this is the rumor that they said. But I'm gonna be honest. I think it was Prodigy. But it
Prodigy?
I think it was Prodigy. Yes, I think it was Prodigy. Yep.
Rest in peace,
Prodigy. Rest in peace, Prodigy. Well, nothing came out around that time, and Hpnotiq was one of those.
It was everywhere.
It was everywhere. What did you remember about
Hpnotiq? I remember the Hpnotiq girls. They had a whole crew. Man,
Hpnotiq is calling you.
Mad unprofessional.
I'm on Drink Champs. Yo, this COVID brought the family together. Yes. Right? Like it's like,
So
I remember the Hpnotiq girls. Look how my wife called me the minute we talk about damn, man. Boy, she got that telescope, that radar. And so I remember they was the first to have like these girls at every party. I think Nick Storm and them.
Yeah.
And it was just all these beautiful girls that you would see in the videos. And they're like, yo, IK, what's up, baby? You see them all in the videos, and they was the Hpnotiq girls. I think they started like the bartenders, way back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
It seemed like Hpnotiq was one of the first liquors that was heavy in the music videos.
Heavy in hip hop, like it was.
Yeah. The branding was crazy. They definitely said, liquor and hip hop run together, and we gonna brand this shit together. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I've been doing these Hpnotiq promos for like 20 years or something. I might be. Give a round of applause.
You're not just a user. You own the company.
I don't own the company, but I'm definitely an ambassador over the years.
So what's your go-to drink when it's time to drink?
Man, just a little bit of Hpnotiq with some motherfucking ice in it. You know what I'm saying? And just get real. You know what I'm saying?
You do it straight when you do it?
Yeah, with ice.
But what got you involved with Hpnotiq?
Nah, just, that was the drink of the hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And then they came back with the anniversary. So I said, they came back for the anniversary, and it was like, yo, Joe, man, you the original. Every time you do it, it's the sales is through the roof. Let's go back. So I said, bet, let's do it. I have a great relationship with them. They great people. Plus, I like drinking Hpnotiq on my
Goddamn, make some noise. That's a brand ambassador right there. That's a goddamn brand ambassador right there.
You see that ring, Hpnotiq?
Yeah, I seen the blue. I seen the blue.
Hpnotiq.
I thought it was so even your car even matched Hpnotiq.
That's right.
Basically, your car even matched Hpnotiq.
You know what's crazy is yesterday was Mother's Day, and I grew up at a number spot. My moms used to take numbers. That's illegal gambling if y'all don't know.
Lotto, right?
And what's crazy is I found this old picture of my mom sitting in front of the number spot, and the fucking number spot was painted sky blue. Wow. And I was like, damn, you think I fell in love with the color since then? So I ain't really know. You know, that shit was with me since I was a kid.
Basically,
4 or 5 years
Hpnotiq
old.
bid off for you.
Nah. Yeah, what a coincidence. I fuck with Hpnotiq. You know?
Well, you know, say no more. Let's pop open a bottle of Hpnotiq and let's drink to that.
So I'm gonna start off with a somewhat awkward question, right? Somewhat awkward, cause and it's something I never asked you. It might be I'm not even gonna say the person's name, right?
You can say the person's name.
But we're playing Fat Joe, right?
Oh, damn, you going right to that?
You were playing Fat Joe?
We're playing Fat Joe. This is what we do. Because you're my brother, I still have to do the same studies as everybody else because I want to do justice. So, at one point, this guy record your old stuff, this guy keeps appearing. So we're running crazy to fast forward, thinking you can walk in. So, what is that like when you listen to your old music and the guy's on a record that you don't mess with no more?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like you said, I just came off the Turks and Caicos vacation for my daughter's 15th birthday. I never listened to one Fat Joe, not even Sunshine.
Really?
Yeah, I like mostly, when I listen to an album,
right.
I be telling people, like, I'll tell Rich, like, yo, it's the first time I heard this in 10 years.
Really?
Yeah, really. I just be like, and I know it must feel weird, like, I don't really listen to my shit, but there's plenty of guys I don't like, and there's guys I like. We can't erase the past.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And we move to the future. I mean, we can't erase the past.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And who's the guy? What are you talking about?
It's Cuban, like you know what I'm saying? Like yeah, like yo. So
he keeps coming up in records.
No, listen, we playing old Fat Joe, old pun, and just now. So we had to forward 2 or 3 times.
It's gonna be on the play.
If Joe walks through,
would you have been upset if you would have walked in on it?
I don't like to hear him.
So you would have been upset. So you would have.
No, I wouldn't be upset. It's just he's a bum.
Just switch the subject. Just the music. I was just damn. I didn't know this was gonna go there.
Yeah, you did.
Nah, I did. That's what I was asking honestly. Okay, Big Pun of Plaza.
That's right.
That was pun. That was pun right there. That's make some noise for pun. How great is it to feel to be able to visit Big Pun Plaza?
You know, it's so great. All right. N.O.R.E, what? It's beyond great. I've been trying, right, to ask people to give Big Pun a street for fucking 20 years, right? And I don't want to go into too deep, but, they wouldn't let us get a Big Pun block. Me just minding my own business, not with the family and all that, because of issues I don't want to talk about.
Yeah, you don't have to.
You know what I'm saying? So every year they kept trying to get him a block. They wouldn't give him a block because the whole board would be like, nah, he got this on him. And so it's so disingenuous when you hear people say, oh, Joe ain't tried this and that. No, y'all actually know, even though I don't rock with y'all, that I tried for 20 years to get this man this block. Like, Ruben Diaz, the Bronx Borough president's one of my best friends. And I've been begging him for 20, and all of them. But every time it went up, the board would be like, yo, he has a situation, so they wouldn't do it. And finally, thank God, they acknowledged him and they gave him the block, and then it became the biggest thing so my thing is about good energy and positive energy, and the man deserves a fucking bridge. Forget a block, a bridge. He's the greatest Latino rapper of all time. And so what happens is, I didn't want to go up there with that whack energy. I'm not fake. There's nothing fake about me. I don't know how to be fake. I can't be with you if you're a billionaire and I don't really like you. Right. I can't do it. Me, I stick with my real. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't gonna go over there, bad energy, me on this side, this guy on this side. So and imagine somebody would have said some shit that would have got him beat up in front of everybody on Big Pun Day, right? It would have been an ugly thing. So what I said was,
let me label Big Pun Day that day.
No, I'm just saying, it's Big Pun
On the day
Ave.
that they're unveiling.
I understand what you're saying.
It's Big Pun Ave. We would have went over there,
Right.
And we'd have been over there like this.
Right.
You know, like, and it would have just looked crazy. It would have looked awkward. So, you know.
Would have took away from the occasion.
And the whole energy was supposed to be blessing Pun, praising Pun,
you know,
loving Pun. Plus, besides that, we're not totally welcomed by his family and
but here's the deal, right? You know,
dumb.
Me being Pun's friend as well, I'm jealous sometimes when I see that, you know, there could be a Biggie documentary, there could be Biggie movies, there could be everything, and our brother really...
Well, I can't do it. Let me explain something, what happens to me. They could do it. Let them do everything. Mm-hmm. So I gave his wife everything.
Joe,
no, you don't understand what Fat Joe does.
To be involved.
All right, so let me ask you something. So what does Fat Joe do? Fat Joe created Big Pun. I don't give a fuck what type of smoke, steroids, dust you on. Fat Joe invented Big Pun. There's just no way around it. You know, and every time I try to talk about Big Pun, they, you know, when this shit come out, they're gonna start but no, nigga, I discovered him. I got him every producer. I got every rapper. I dressed him better than me. I bought him bigger chains than me. I did. If I spent $200,000 on my video, I spent $500,000 on Puns. I did that, right? So now, okay, he passed away. I did something nobody ever did, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I don't think Puff Daddy gave the rights to Biggie back. I don't think they gave the rights to Tupac back. I don't think they did. So I said, okay, you saying Fat Joe's jerking you, take everything.
To the family.
No, to the family. Take everything, not a problem. You know, everybody got whatever they want. You know, get everything. Fat Joe doesn't own $1, no tax. I don't have nothing to do with Big Pun. That's what y'all wanted. All right, cool. So now Big Pun is dead for 20 years. Now you got all these niggas, the Super O's, the Rigs, the this, involved, who's trying to make money with the family off the estate. And they say, come on, Joe, after you created the whole shit, do it for Big Pun, my nigga. Do it for Big Pun 20 years later, my nigga. Pun ain't here, bro. Pun ain't here. So would you want me to go and work my ass off and go for free for Big Pun, and then you take all the money that I fucking worked for? You know, people don't say, and I'm the big guy. I gotta do this big guy shit all the time. Like, yo, bro, they got it fucked up.
But can we reach a happy medium where Pun can have these documentaries, can have these movies?
Yo, listen, let me explain.
I mean, just like, because you know what it is,
Joe. They got it.
But hear me out. The thing about
it is, you don't need Fat Joe. They got a million philosophers.
You can't do a documentary on Run DMC without Run. You know what I'm saying? Like,
then the problem is they don't want Fat Joe's name attached. When this interview comes out, you'll see, right? Because you're not crazy. You caught some crossfire.
Yeah, I'll catch crossfire from you all the time. All the time.
But really about this. This is 20-something years later. It's really about this. Because Fat Joe has no dirt on his reputation or anything he's done. I made niggas millionaires. See us here. We done did 1 million shows across the world. I don't owe a motherfucker $1 on the planet Earth. Everybody down with me is living. Every nigga down with me got a mansion. Every nigga down with me is rich. Every nigga down with me is fucking rich.
Let me hold something, wrist player.
I'm not gonna lie. You walk in my store, I got stores in the hood.
All right.
Stores in the hood. I never left my community. My ties are still there. I got stores in the hood. When you pull up the managers of my store and them niggas got Rolexes on and Benz trucks. Everybody eats with me. Everybody eats with me. So when you dig up one situation in 30 years of some niggas they made the wrong choice. I made the wrong choice.
Right, people make
I had beef with 50 Cent and fucking Jay-Z at the same time. I made the double yonder, Poppy. The biggest niggas in the world. Did you see me come up on Dream Chats one time and cry? Or if I'm going to, Reebok is offering me millions of dollars for sneakers and some niggas is like, yo, we ain't fucking with you if you give them that check. I never came up here and cried and I took my bones. You chose a side. You know what I'm saying? You chose to go that way. The people who chose to stay loyal to me, they are in mansions with swimming pools inside of it. They're in mansions with, so everybody who chose to stay with me is rich and doing great. And if we brought them all here, they'll be like, oh my God, this is my brother, I love him to death. He's the best in the world. He gets, so, you know, this is and then my whole thing is, and he knows that, and you should know that, is my DNA is based on loyalty. You know? No, this is real talk. My whole DNA is based on loyalty. So the very inception, the very thing about Fat Joe, the thing that makes Fat Joe rich is that he's loyal. He'll ride out with you no matter what.
Right.
Here come these people with their Teflon every time testing the Teflon, where whenever they can get some airplay, oh no, because this and this. They're lies, man. They're lies, bro. And I would tell people to check my track record with the other 1,000 people, 1 million people I've done business with in the past 20-something years that will all tell you this guy pays ahead of time. This guy's great. This guy's this. This guy's this. And you got, it is what it is.
Joe,
let's lighten the mood.
So is there absolutely no path ever in your foreseeable mind that these things get reconciled?
I'm gonna leave it like this. Somebody called me up and said, Joe, we want to do a Big Pun movie. We can't do it without Fat Joe. I said, fine. Tell his wife, I don't want no money, I'll do the movie. Admit that Fat Joe never took $1 from you, never robbed you, never did it, because she knows the truth. They know the truth. Just admit it publicly, Instagram, yo. You know this. Yeah. Why are you asking me this?
He asked you.
No, he's at the scene of the crime. He was there at the scene of the crime.
He asked you this.
When all this shit was going on, I was like,
I don't know the behind the scenes.
Say the truth. I'm like, say the truth.
Right.
You made a mistake. You lied to people. You said Fat Joe robbed you, took advantage of your family. Truth is, he looked out for you, gave you everything, gave you money, made let's say the truth. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, I can't do that. Also, when we can't do a movie. I don't know what you want me to get stuck in my ass and drill the shit a little bit further. I don't know what to do.
All right.
Okay. It's unfortunate.
And does his son say
the son?
Because I feel like Chris is an amazing artist. Imagine if you guys weren't.
No. Imagine what Fat Joe produced this new album.
I'm just saying, just
blew him up.
So just support him on some level.
Let me explain something to you.
I see you with the olive branch. You asked him.
That's what I'm asking. I don't know if there was ever been
for big puns.
It would be really nice if I produced the whole album of hits and did the right thing. Huh?
No, I'm not saying all of that. I'm just saying some kind of support.
What support?
Maybe N.O.R.E featured on a track with Chris.
I did a record with him. I did a record with him on Terminology's joint.
The whole shit is
But for Big Pun's dedication, Loud Records, I remember you telling me you called him, or you could tell me after.
We did a dedication to Pun in Radio City Music Hall 20 years.
I was supposed to be with Joe, but that's the day we had Lil Wayne and Mayweather back to back, so I couldn't go. So go ahead.
So he couldn't go. We had everybody.
It's the first time he flipped on me. He really flipped on me.
Yeah, I mean,
he flipped on me.
You Big Pun's best friend.
In Kanye's church service, Fat Joe. He couldn't wait to leave the church,
Yo, listen, bro. Listen, I don't take Pun lightly for no way, shape, or form.
Make some noise for that.
Sad part is I never had an argument with Big Pun while he was alive. Right. I never had a dispute with him. I never had an argument. We love each other like brothers. Day in, day night, thick as thieves. The biggest family you ever seen. It's sad that when he passed away, now you got to deal. You see, it happens with everybody.
Yeah.
Right.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It happens with everybody.
Right.
So now you got to. As soon as the family comes in, you don't really know them. It be. No disrespect to you, FM. It'd be crazy if you passed away. We really never dealt with your wife. As many times as I know you and all that, who knows if she says she's the new owner of Dream Champs and she got a new way of doing it. Let's put the pink shit over the table and this and that.
Only Hpnotiq on the table.
No, EFM would have never did this.
Right.
Yo, but that's my brother. But holy shit. But what's going on? No, because he's the original. That's what it is, Papito.
Right.
I got a brother I haven't talked to for 25 years, my own brother. Maybe even more, my own blood. I guarantee you the day I die, that nigga running in my mother's crib talking about, yo, this is my brother's shit.
Yeah.
Yo, he's gonna get fucked up by the crew. You understand what I'm saying? But I guarantee you that nigga coming. You get what I'm trying to... That's what you can't play. It's some of the most best, beautiful relationships you ever seen. Turn around they pass. Oh shit, phase 2, my brothers. Phase 2, AKA the family one, and you like, holy shit. You start feeling like the Matrix the way it's coming at you, and you just sitting there like, yo, this is crazy. And this is everything we preach. Loyalty, brotherhood, twins, family. That's it. It goes against everything. So, it is what it is. It's something, the Palestinians and the Israels, they fighting right now.
Right.
They ain't never gonna stop.
Never.
So I guess that's what it is. I mean, if you want to ask me, what have I done? I've given them everything. If you want to ask me what I did, they want to do a movie. Here, I don't even want money. Say the truth, bro. Just be honest one time. Just say I never robbed you. I never took advantage of your family. I looked out, this, that. Oh, you can't say that? Oh, yo, but his son is the greatest. Make all the hits for him, Joe, even though he hates your guts and all these people hate your guts and this. Bro, I can't make it perfect for you.
Right.
Or the 1 or 2 fans that's asking like, yo, Joe, I can't make it perfect. It's a situation that just can't get resolved or can't get fixed.
Everybody don't know the ins and outs, so I know where you're coming from. You know what I'm saying? I know you come from, but I just want eventually him to have a great movie or a great documentary. So you know what? We'll cross that.
Let's be clear about this, though, and you leave this in the tape. Fat Joe's not holding up.
Yeah.
Any movie, anything. Fat Joe don't own nothing with Big Pun. They got their shit. They got everybody they think is smart running with them.
But it wouldn't be anything if you weren't involved because
I wouldn't say that. It's Big Pun. They're gonna make it anyway.
Right.
My thing, yo, bro, there's certain things that we can't really discuss publicly.
Right.
Because I would look like a foul nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's like, there's certain things. I also told her something else. She knows what I'm talking about. They're going to be watching this. That she can't have that in the movie if I'm involved. You know what I'm saying? Because these things they did to themselves. Everything they did to themselves. Not the kids. They were little kids.
Right.
The mother chose a path or a storyline or to do whatever she wanted to do that fucked up the whole shit. You understand what I'm saying? And now, and the only guys who, when everybody in the world is trying to shit on my brother, I'm the only one, N.O.R.E. too, going, no, he's the best. He's the greatest. No, you got it, I've been swimming alone in the ocean for a long time. You understand what I'm saying? So now what we gonna do? We get the new Big Pun movie and we shit on my brother again?
Right.
Nah, bro. It just it's no answers for this shit.
Now moving on. Let's move on.
Okay.
Why we didn't get Rihanna in the video? What happened?
Well, it wasn't.
Was it COVID?
No, I could say COVID, but it was never Rihanna. It was a kid.
Because it was a sample, right?
It was a sample.
Okay, let's break this down for people that don't know. Because as a fan, I thought that. And when I said, no, he went and got those vocals. And, I defended you on something I didn't know, and I was wrong.
No, you wasn't wrong.
Okay.
You technically wasn't wrong.
Oh, okay. So it's not a sample?
It is a sample.
Okay.
So the kid, DJ Amorphous, I'm on vacation with Khaled.
He does the Luther mix, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he mixed Luther with Kiss It Better.
Right.
And Dre says, yo, you gotta see this shit. I never heard no shit like this. He sends us a video. I'm like, yo, this is incredible. Right? So I see the shit. I say, yo, this shit is incredible. Boom. Dre says, of Cool and Dre, yo, I'm gonna produce the track. He said, I'm gonna produce the track, and then he sent it back. And then we did it together, me, Dre, and Khaled. We incorporated the kid. Okay, if y'all want to see what it is in 2021, we could have stole it from the kid because he just DJ'd 2 records. We could have stole it.
Right.
No, we contact the kid. Yo, thank you for inspiring us. Your name is on the record. You get a percentage of the record. We flew him down.
Dope.
We paid the kid, included him in the video. That's for the people who thinks Fat Joe robs people. Most niggas would have robbed this kid right here. I said, all right, cool, for the inspiration. Cool, we get him in. Now, Rihanna, I don't know too many people who sample her, but thank God when they went to get the sample, she said, oh, I love Fat Joe. Tell him I love him. He deserves it. Gave it to me. Same thing with Luther Vandross.
Wow.
Now,
crazy.
You cleared both of them. You had to clear both, right?
Both.
Wow.
But what's crazier than that is if you're hearing clear vocals, we hit up her engineer, and he gave us the original vocals.
Wow. The session.
So, yeah. So that can make of the sample, whatever the case may be.
Wow. Okay, gotta make some noise for that. Now, right now, Who got the thing we could hear through the speakers? Who got it? Because I wanna hook up DJ Khaled album. I wanna do something that's very important right now. That's very important right now.
Hottest album on the streets, number one.
I gotta say something because I didn't invent the phrase give flowers while they can smell them.
I thought you did.
No, I didn't invent it. I just made it famous. I made it popular.
Yeah.
I made it the saying to say in hip hop. And since then, everyone has been doing it. I see my community starting to big each other up, and I don't mind to have to pat myself on the back to say I started that. I know, sometimes.
Well, I say it,
but
I say you said it.
But let me just say something, because most of the time you're doing it in front of people's face. Khaled don't have to be here. I want to give him his flowers. I listened to that album. Every single track was a movie. I felt like, back in the days, Kid Capri used to take a mixtape, and he used to drop a mixtape, and every single record was a hit to, maybe it's not a hit to you, but it's a hit to the South Bronx. You might not have heard it in Queens. Maybe it's not a hit to you here. And that's the closest thing that I felt. Back in the days, I used to go get a Kid Capri tape, and I used to feel like I was fly. Like that was my outfit, if I had the best music. And listen, I'm away in this house for 28 days, and I just listened to the Khaled album like, this shit is really great.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. Phenomenal fucking album. Yeah. First off, sorry I'm not sorry, but
that's crazy, man.
I'm blessed to have Nas and J number, and I had to hit him like, come on, that's disrespectful.
Yeah.
Cryptocurrency, Scarface. He. Only king stand near me.
Well, let's be clear.
Another beat.
Let me break that down, right? Not just that particular song, because people take away the greatness from Khaled, and they say, well, he just gets a bunch of big time rappers and put them on the same song. There's a million DJs and producers that try that to put the biggest thing, and those ain't the hit
artists who try it in the world.
And it's been a long time since we heard Nas and Jay-Z on what, to me, sounds like a smash hit.
That's a smash
hit
to me.
Like a smash hit that could play in the radio. It's streaming incredibly. It could so Khaled really is the Quincy Jones of hip hop right now. So he put them two together. He made a smash hit record. He put them two together. They did it together. Of course, let's not talk about their lyrics or whatever.
Right.
They're the greatest of all time. We talking about two of the top five, everybody's top five. So they're gonna spit. You know what I'm saying?
Hundreds, millions, billions.
Yeah.
I can relate to this shit.
No, I can relate because they're inspiring us. They're inspiring. Now, you know what? People in the hood, they take, when you come around or you in a nice car or you got jewelry on, some people take it as he's a show-off. But it really is, you could get this. I came up from the projects from welfare. I was fucked up. You could get this.
Inspiration.
It's attainable.
Right.
You can touch it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I like living good and I like Turks and Caicos, but I'm always accessible. You still might bump into me in Washington Heights. You still bump into me in the Bronx. You know what's crazy? They did a behind the music or a A&E, some shit, documentary on me. I went back to my projects last week, and for some people, this is a hard thing to do when you get to Fat Joe's status, because some people don't understand, they hate, whatever. I walk through my whole projects, people coming out the building, welcome home, Joe. We love you, Joe, welcome home. The ladies out the building, I know them all by their name. I'm walking through and I'm like, damn, man, they know, Joe represents them, no matter how far he goes. And of course, I want to take it because I believe the more money I make, the more money you make, the more money you make, it's the better we can trickle down and give back to our community. And
real trickle down economics.
That's the real trickle down. And my shit brick and mortar. You know what I'm saying? So when you turn around and you go, the other day I had a meeting with the Nike rep, because I own sneaker stores. And he tells me, and I'm,
Talk that talk.
No, I own sneaker stores, and I'm telling him, he's telling me, we want to know what your involvement in the community is. So I said, my involvement in the community He said, yeah. I said, well, I think we're the biggest when it comes to Black and Latino. We give back the most than anybody. And he looks at me like, you know, I might disagree, right? So then he tells me about a store that's in the hood somewhere. I'll say it in Brooklyn. He says, these guys got a program for little kids. These guys do this and this and that. I said, and I will give you $10,000 if me and you went over there right now without telling them, and there won't be no kid and no learning center in a fucking store. It looks good on paper. My shit, you can see brick and mortar. You want to see thousands of people, families we give food to? You want to see fucking planes we send to Puerto Rico, fucking computers we give to schools, this and this? No, my shit brick and mortar. You can touch my shit. Right. The shit I give back, you can touch this shit. I'm not with fancy paper to soup you up or nothing like that. My shit real. And homeboy, oh, Joe, I said, nah, because it was our duty that if we making money, how much money is enough money? That's the question. So if you good and you got whatever makes you happy, because happiness is the true currency, you know what I'm saying? Why not give back to your community? Why not look out for the people? Why not give back to the people? And so that's how I feel. I feel like it's a trickle-down effect. We should want everybody who has a good heart to win so they can come back to the hood and give it to them however it is. You know what I'm saying? But that, you know, and that'll be, you know, my next 10 years of my life, God willing, you know, I live 10 more years, will be based really off of philanthropy and giving back and giving back to the hood and inspiring the kids, whether they gang members, whether they street guys, whatever it is, to encourage them to change their life and show them the greatness within them. You know what I'm saying? That's where my true heart and passion lies, besides making a ton of money for my family. You know, because I'm about that money. That's it.
So now you owe me a Carbone dinner. Carbone's one of my favorite restaurants in the world. He's been going, I've been going. We haven't gone together. We go together one night. He walks in, he's like a ghost. I look at Joe, he's like, he can't even say what's wrong.
Yeah, Ike, you was there, right, Ike?
Ike was there, yo. He can't even say what's wrong. And I'm looking, he's like, I lost my new TS piece and my chandelier. What you missing?
Man, it's the Richard Mille chandelier, man. You could Google that.
Listen to me. What do you do after that? How can you enjoy a meal after that?
I've been to jail, I've been shot, I've been betrayed, stolen from. I never felt like this.
And you just lost it? You just lost it.
And I have insurance for my jury.
Listen,
consider it trickle-down economics. Somebody found it.
No. Oh, fucking no.
Hold on. Let me say something. This is why today I got super nervous, because you never come late. You usually come on time. When it comes to business. And when you
know, I'm older now, I take these naps.
Yeah, I take the
and I
naps
make
too.
them not wake me up. I'm older, I be like, yo, don't fucking wake me up. Yo, but Drink Champs, don't fucking knock on the door, bro. I need this hour. Let me get a whole hour in.
So he came late there, and then he came late today, and I immediately went to this moment when you walked in and you said, I lost it. And as you people can see, if you zoom in on what we're talking about, God, holy moly!
Oh, no, the watch ain't here.
The watch ain't here because that's the Arab. That's the Arab presidential.
Yeah, that's that blue shit
that
right
blue
there.
Shit,
that's that blue magic. It is what it is. God, till we die, nigga. Like y'all got to feel this.
Let's describe the situation. You drop your bags off.
Sick.
I've never seen this face before.
Sick records. So I come in. The problem is this: I hate to fly. Right. Even though I fly. Yesterday we came in private. You know, I impressed my wife and my daughter for our birthday. You know. The shit was doing all this, man. I'm tired of this shit. I got so sweaty the fucking ring was falling off my hand. Like, I'm like, God, please. I got Drink Champs tomorrow. N.O.R.E's really gonna want to see me.
I haven't seen you too much. Almost too much.
N.O.R.E's really gonna want to see me, guys. Oh, don't do this now. Like, this shit just gone. So, because of that, there's a flight that leaves out of New York to Miami. So you would say my commute is from New York to Miami. So there's a flight on a 777 that leaves American Airlines at like 6 in the morning. That's the big shit. You don't feel no turbulence. That's your best chance you got.
The smaller the plane, the more you feel.
The smaller the plane, you say, but this shit like a city, right? So I fly in that day 6 in the morning. That means I got to get up. I'm in Jersey, 4 in the morning, fucking shit in your eye, take a fucking quick shower, run up in there. So I'm running. So when I get in my house maybe like 8 o'clock in the morning or some shit. It's mad early. My wife takes, but I forget all this, man. I'm damn near delirious. She takes the jewelry out the bag and she puts it in a drawer in the kitchen. We never put our jewelry there, nothing like that. So I forget about it. When it comes time to go to Carbone with him, first of all, I'm dying to see N.O.R.E.
Right.
Dying to see my friends, and I wanted to eat that Carbone so fucking bad.
Right.
And so we left, and then I was like, yo, where's my watch? So we go back. We look for the watch, we can't find it. We leave towards N.O.R.E., and then I make a U-turn and come back. Like, I was fucked up. My stomach had a knot, like, I mean, a softball in my stomach. I was like, Jesus Christ. I lost the shit, and I'm trying to, you know, me, I swear to God, guys, I don't get scared of much other than flying. I laugh when I get scared on the plane, because they had to give me something.
Right.
Like, I don't get scared of jail. I don't get scared of niggas. I don't get scared of shit. I'm like, boom, so I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden, I'm trying to put the face on like, yeah, you know, I lost $1 million-something watch, man. Fuck it, let's go see N.O.R.E. Y'all niggas know what it is. But I drive 10 blocks and I U-turn 3 times. N.O.R.E.'s blowing me up. Is everything okay? I'm like, I'm coming, N.O.R.E. I'm like searching the house. I can't find my jewelry. And I said, shit, they robbed me. The TSA. Now you start thinking everybody robbed you. The plane, the TSA, the only one I ain't think robbed me was my driver. Caesar, give it up for Caesar. Dominicano.
By the way, who was driving me tonight?
He was outside. He was like, Caesar's outside. I was like, no, Caesar's good. I said, Caesar's good. He would never. But, so I'm sick, and out of nowhere, a lady that works for me, shout out Patricia, she comes to the house, and she finds it in the kitchen. I was like, oh my God. So I thank God I found it.
Right there.
Yeah, thank God I found it. But I was like, oh my God, I was sick. And I got insurance on all my jewelry.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I pay a lot of money insuring my jewelry. Although I never lost a piece.
Right.
I never been robbed in my life.
Right.
But I'm prepared for this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I've lost jewelry before, and like in hotels and shit like that. Yeah, I've lost.
The only thing I ever lost was earrings. I lost like 2 or 4 pair of earrings, like the big shits we used to wear back in the AI days and all that. Like, and while I'm on stage, them shits fall in the crowd. Ain't nobody giving you that shit.
Shit, one time, I'm in Chicago, real talk, before I met my wife, obviously. Obviously.
Let's throw that disclaimer out.
Yeah, obviously.
You know he's marrying her twice.
Yeah, but I woke up, I had smashed this thing, I woke up and Shorty had wrote me a letter. Was like, this is like in the 90s, this is Super Dog days. And it wrote me a letter in the 90s, was like, yo, never do that with a Chi-Town girl again. And I never did that with anybody again. But they almost got the
They didn't leave you the letter, they stole your shit. Sonny, they took your shit. She told you on the phone, yo, I took your shit. Now, I know so many guys that got robbed.
I was on tour.
No, I know millions of guys that got robbed by girls. It's crazy because you sleep with them, you passionate, you think, you know, you fucking this chick, everything's great. You knock out because you off the Hpnotiq. You wake up in the morning, your fucking earring got twisted off your ear. They left with everything. And I know this guy one time, he caught,
You got an audience out there?
And so I know this guy, he caught the girl. Like before she left, she didn't leave. His Rolex was this. He called security and everything. They couldn't find it nowhere. To the point of where the lady security had told them like, yo, she gotta have it up her yonder. Because we can't find it. No, it gotta be up her yonder because she never left the room. So you know, these are professional girls that they look beautiful and they don't mind giving you some pussy to cheer you up and all that. But at the end of the day, there's some $100,000 pussy. They might have went too far. Like, you know, you came down on the price, man. You know, like, God damn. Everybody you know got caught out there like that.
Oh, man.
Not me.
Not me.
Now, something I noticed during the pandemic you've been a lot more social media based. Like, you go live every day, no matter what. I think today you could have went live here.
Yeah,
We
you
would
were
have let you go
supposed to
live.
today,
We would have
right?
did it.
Yeah, I supposed to. Y'all Drink Champs overruled my show. You know, my show's a big deal.
No, but let me get to
I'm
that
getting
as well.
fucked up, Sonny. Like,
But what-
you try to play me like, try to play me like my shit ain't right. Come on, man, my shit official, man.
Listen, Joe. What I'm saying is, you're becoming a lot more social media based. Like, I see you hosting mixtapes online. You engaging with posting new music. What made you do that? Is it pure lucrative, or is it love in that space? You know.
Well, there's three different questions.
Okay.
It's trying to give new artists a shot to align themselves and make music and be on the tape hosted by Fat Joe, and maybe more eyes will go on their shit.
Right.
A lot of them, you know, we repost their shit, we put their shit on the mixtape. Now, as far as the show, these two different things. As far as the show, I was terrified.
Right.
I'm for real, guys.
To do something
No.
live like that?
This is my brother. This is one of my top fives. I'm not gonna lie to you, FM. I was scared. I thought I might die with Corona. Yeah, 500,000 niggas died. You know what I mean? I knew you never caught
I just took 27 tests.
Me too. I took
you know, I was away for a month, so every day, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I had to get tested.
Bro,
Shit, that's it.
I might have took 4 tests this week, right? Because I'm doing wilding out the mall. They keep testing you or whatever. So I was terrified.
Right.
Like, I never came out my house.
Right.
When I came out my house, I looked like one of them alien niggas with the mask, with the shit, Lysol in my hair, gloves. And I'm in Miami where all these niggas are Trumpers. They don't believe in the mask or nothing. They looking at me like I'm extra crazy. I'm running out here like spraying the car, no valet. Like, I never left my house. I sat in the balcony the whole time. I wasn't lying, right? So one day I'm there, and then I'm just like this, and my daughter's like, yo, Dad, you should go on live. I was like, go on live? And she was like, yo, go on live, talk to the people. So I noticed the people needed it. So when I turned it on, the numbers was crazy. The people needed it. Everybody was stuck home. Then all my artist friends, you, Khaled, everybody kept coming on. The next thing you knew, it turned into something that we started doing every day at 8 o'clock at night. And we had everybody from domestic violence people to Dr. Fauci to the dude from the funeral home. Like, we had everybody you could think of.
I tell people all the time, they say, yo, you know, Fat Joe's going in your lane. And I say, who he interviews is not our lane. You be taking risks that we're not willing to take. You be interviewing people that we're not willing to interview or know enough information to even interview. I think you had like the dude running for the mayor or something like that?
Yeah, a bunch of them. They still come on every week.
Yeah.
Everybody,
You had
the guy running for president, Andrew
Wang,
Yang,
the Chinese
Cory
guy.
Booker, guys who legitimately went for president come on the show.
Yeah. Cory Booker can't come on Drink Champs.
I've been on.
You burning it down, Cory Booker. You welcome.
I've been on my show. I've been on my show with Michelle Obama in the comments. Michelle Obama
Fire.
in the comments.
We ain't got that fast.
Kim Kardashian.
You covered autism for Autism Month.
Yeah, you know everything.
But let me ask you
LGBT,
something.
anything that deals with transparency.
But let me ask you something, Joe, because maybe this is me and EFN putting you onto an area that you don't know. Why didn't you sell the audio to that?
Didn't I sell the audio?
Yeah, why the
that could be a
audio is not
podcast
available?
by
Yeah,
itself.
you know, I never sold I'm like you said, I'm new.
We got you, yo.
No.
You don't got to answer the question. I'm just saying, making sure you didn't sell the audio.
I didn't know everything. I didn't sell the audio. Nobody owns nothing of my shit.
Yeah, because we can make that a whole nother,
that could be a
nother
podcast.
bag. That's a whole nother bag.
Please
You
bro.
can sell
do
ads
so.
on that.
Yeah.
Please
Yeah, especially
do
the ones
so.
that's not on Revolt. So
And-
do you still have you still going, what was that, one season with Revolt? How
No,
many?
I still go on Revolt.
Even the
Okay.
Revolt, because
Okay.
it's the audio side of it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah,
That's what we do.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I need it bad. Why you don't put me on?
I thought you did. Like, I'm putting you on now. I swear to God, that was a real legit question. That's
a good one, good one.
Yeah, for real. Like, we can take over the audio part of that.
Yeah, but
That's
I never did it.
All we got to do is that same mic you got there, and then we got to send a mic to the people that's
Not even. You could
No?
take the audio straight from the video. Boom.
Really?
Yeah,
No
yeah.
extra additives.
If he doesn't want to, he doesn't have to.
No, I'm
Yeah,
saying
I want
to enhance it.
Me personally, I love doing it. It's become an addiction. It's
Right.
become a
Now,
passion.
you definitely
Even though he
addicted
told
to
me,
it,
yo,
yeah.
get the fuck off the live. He be on my shit, yo, get off the live.
You got-
Take a fucking day
Take a
off.
break, bro.
Yeah.
He dead seriously won't do nothing around the show or on the weekends? That was it Saturday?
The only reason I'm here 26 years later and I still have my teeth and I'm rich as fuck.
God damn it.
It's because I never gave up.
God damn it.
What do you want me to do? Yo, dog in the yard is here. Yo, Pistol Pete.
Yes,
Come talk about dog in the yard. Pistol Pete. My brother Pistol Pete, dog in the yard.
Yeah. Pull up, but before we get to that, before we get to that, also it's DMX Day. DMX, they just named a day for DMX. First off, let's talk about that, and then I want to talk about DMX for a second, and then we got let's
talk
go.
about DMX. So what does it mean, DMX Day? What does that
mean? Like it's a whole date in Yonkers, I believe. What is it, Yonkers? In New York. It's New York State. It's December 18th. It's declared DMX Day. What you feel about that?
I love it. He's a pioneer, man. He's a legend in the hood. If I tell you the first thing that came to my mind, the true thing was, damn, man, we always gotta die to get it. You know what I'm saying?
You saying?
Yeah, man, you always gotta die to get it.
Feels that way.
You know, you was fucking with him out here. He was perfectly fine.
That's why I gotta throw you off. I want to give it right back to you.
Talk.
The crazy shit was, it's something about our neighborhood, something about New York. When we going back to New York, going back to certain ways of life, like I literally looked at this man. He stayed down the block from me for 3.5 weeks. He literally came every day. I haven't signed a contract. I can sell it as an NFT. We sent him a contract. He was signing to Drink Champs. This is fact. Only thing he said was he didn't want his name on it. He wanted Bloodline. So we changed the shit, and then that happened. But I was with him every day, and he was so happy. He was so focused. He was not thinking about this other lifestyle, this other thing and as soon as he go back to New York, this thing happened.
Well, it really ain't his fault. My brother, and I hate doing this because I know my nephew's gonna be watching this. You know, my brother I've dealt with addiction my whole life.
Right.
My brother been getting high since he was 14. That means I was 9. I watched my mother in the window. I done went and shot up the whole block. I don't want to talk too much, you know, pistol whip the crack spots, everything trying to get my brother off drugs. I put my brother in maybe 20 drug programs. I done bailed him out and paid for maybe 20, 30 lawyers for my brother. Maybe 50 lawyers, $10,000 every time he got locked up so he don't get no real time. I done went through it. I done cried with my brother. I did everything. You know, one time we sent, just so I can give you my scenario, one time we sent my brother away for a whole year. He went to like North Carolina. He was in the drug program. He came back, cock diesel, brand new. The second he came to the block,
it was over.
His friends was like, yo, Angel, money man, what's up? And they thinking they showing them love, but like, yo, I got that. The man went away for a year trying to change. It's no less than 6 hours later, he coming in my mother's house like this. I seen this. I dealt with this. The addiction, it'll take down the smartest,
it's a disease,
the richest, the loving. It'll take them down. It'll just take them down. So in DMX's case, unfortunately, the person who might have got him high thought they was looking out for them. Yo, X, I got it. Yo, what's up? And they've been going back and forth for years.
Because that person's suffering too. The person who thinks they're showing him love.
And so what I'm saying to you is unfortunate because he looks so beautiful up here. You know, I see him with N.O.R.E every day, and I know you're exactly right because one day I FaceTime him, he was like, yo, Joe, I got to get off the phone. I'm talking to DMX. I'm signing him to Drink Champs.
All right, yeah, for real.
And you hung up on me. And he come bring the Publix chicken to your house.
Yeah.
DMX look fantastic.
Yeah.
I watched his interview on here. He looks amazing. So if we go back to DMX Day, man, the brother deserves it because we need to show people that you can come from the projects. You can come from being fucked up and be somebody great in history. DMX deserves that 1,000,000%. Big Pun deserves the street. You know, hip hop isn't it? You know, America. Now we might all go to jail for what I'm about to say.
Wait.
America. I'm telling you, we all going to jail. Listen, America has a huge history of going to other lands and stealing their their oil, their diamonds, all their natural resources. We steal it from everywhere else, right? So maybe back in the days we were stealing the tobacco and the sugar cane from the fruit, everything from everywhere else. Hip hop is the only natural resource that was created in America that's made trillions of dollars, that's given people hundreds and thousands of jobs. And so, who is DMX? He's a fucking superhero to this cause. Give him the day. Give Big Pun his thing. And then the other thing is, if you know this guy's great, if you know Jay-Z's great, if you know Puff Daddy's great, if you know, man, give them a fucking block or a bridge or a school now, while they can see it. Why they always gotta wait till somebody die?
Like Swiss says something at the funeral, and everyone thinks he's taking a shot at Irv Gotti. But I'm gonna just go ahead and say, he said that, yo, I didn't want y'all to show up now. I wanted y'all to show up then, like when he was alive. Do you think it's a...
Well, Swiss, a lot of people wear a lot of weight on their shoulders. Swiss was one of those. I got an aunt, my Aunt Barbara. We got 9, my grandmother had 9 kids. They all loved my grandmother to death. Shout out Uncle Dan,
I think everybody has an aunt named Barbara.
All right, well, I got an aunt named Barbara, right?
Everybody got an aunt named
That was
Barbara.
probably the style back in the day. No, Aunt Barbara, my favorite aunt. And so, my Aunt Barbara, my grandmother was 80-something years old, and she was in that hospital day and night, tubes in her, all type. My Aunt Barbara's the only one who had the stomach to stay in the hospital and be with her every day. There's special people that could tolerate it. You walking in there, you know you seeing your mother, your grandmother with tubes. People can't really feel that way. Swiss was that Aunt Barbara. You know, no matter what DMX went through, he was the guy, he was still, yo, I love the dog. He was with him through thick and thin. He was trying to help him. He was trying to change his life. He was trying to encourage him. He was trying to this. So what Swiss is saying is like, yo, guys, I remember being there at the drug programs, or I remember there being with this guy. Nobody else was here. So now it's cool to see our old friends and everybody come together, and we should salute them. But damn, where y'all was at when I was fighting that real battle, trying to change his life around? And so, you know, that's how he really, really felt. You know, I watched Black Rob's funeral too. And his brother said, everybody be shitting on Puff Daddy, but Puff Daddy looked out. He always looked out for Black Rob. You know, addiction, once again, is what do you do, right? So I got a cousin that he gets high. What am I supposed to do? Go do a show and give him 10 grand so he could go get high and make somebody rich with the 10 grand? What are you supposed to do? If my brother was sober...
Black Rob died of addiction?
No, I don't know what he died of.
Oh, okay.
But he had problems.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He was on dialysis. He was on dialysis.
He was on dialysis. I don't know
I thought that was like,
dialysis is coming from something having to do
No, but it's cool. It don't matter. I don't know.
Right.
What I'm saying is Black Rob, I don't want to sound like Irv Gotti or anybody, you know. Black Rob had his issues too.
Yeah, because
and who doesn't though?
That was the issues with Irv. Irv said that way too soon.
I don't know. I'm not saying that. He had his issues with addiction too. What I'm saying is, what could you have done? Like you would have gave him a car. You would have, you know, that's the problems with addiction. You know, and everybody got family members that went through this. Mariah Carey's family members. It don't matter how fucking you could be the king of England and have a nephew that's getting high. You know, you know, it's God and a miracle if they got the power to fight off that addiction. Not too many people have that.
Pistol Pete, what the fuck is going on? Make some noise up, Pistol Pete.
What up? But real quick, sorry, Pete. We're going to just acknowledge rest in peace to Black Rob.
Yes.
Rest in peace to Shock G. And we also lost
Shock
Prince
G.
Marky D not too long ago.
Shock G.
Rest in peace to them.
Prince Marky D I took for advantage. I took
Shock G for advantage. You know, it's the same thing that reminded me of Pun. Because he lived in Tampa. But go ahead, you go first.
He lived in Tampa?
He lived in Tampa, bro.
So with me, with Prince Marky D, he's somebody who opened the doors for us.
Puerto Ricans
and the Fat Boys. And he was always here in Miami. And I knew he was available to go hang out with him and talk to him.
That's what I just said about Shock G. I swear to God, you seeing this guy keep going.
And when he died, I was like, damn, it's nothing. Like, I used to see him drive the scooter past my house. I took him for granted. Yeah. Like, I should have spent more time with him. He was a legend. I could have learned from him. Yeah. And so, and then when we talk about Black Rob, we talk about DMX, we talk about Shock G, we talk about Fred the Godson. Like, so many people, Andre Harrell. We lost a lot of icons this year. whether it was COVID or anything else. So you know, it's been a sad year for hip hop.
Let's make some noise for us making it, man. Let's make some noise for us making it. Sheesh, so let's talk about Dog in the Yard, Pete. And when you got water, you drinking water on drink champs? So let's talk about Dog in the Yard. What is it? How you came up with it? And let's go with it.
I just felt like I wanted to give something back. You know what I'm saying? I'm always been the guy that people look at as the troublemaker, as the guy that goes around and bully people or whatever. However, you know me, it's a bunch of different stories, right? So I want to give something back. You know what I'm saying? I want to give something back that I'm gonna love to do. Right. So I was. It took a long time, to be honest with you. Like I just had to find myself.
To open up, it took a while to actually get on the mic and.
Just to find.
Find himself to be a good guy.
To find yourself in your journey.
Many people, all types of shit you ever could think of, and then thank God you're his friend. And so what he's saying is, it came a time when now he feels like, yo, I've been through a life of crime. That's what you saying.
Life journey.
Life journey. He wants to encourage the youth about jail reform and whatnot. Don't go to jail because it ain't cool. So you hear these stories from all these guys who did 10 years, 20 years, this, that, who have to take the loonies out there.
Yeah, they get it right.
Incredible. I watch them.
How many years you did? You said
17.
17.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's not. So it feels good to bring that. Because a lot of people, I get a lot of good feedback. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's getting like, yo, my daughter, she ain't listening to me and all that, and now she seen like an episode, and she's like, oh shit.
I sit down with my daughter to watch Dog in the Yard religiously. We sit down and watch Dog in the Yard. She's like, Dad, you got the new episode?
You gotta do the joint. It gotta be something that you have, just like your Joe said. You gotta be passionate about what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't want to do it for the brand. You know what I'm saying?
And it's a YouTube show?
Huh?
Is it just on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on every platform.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, how about the audio too? You got the audio?
Yeah, I got the audio and all that.
Cool, all right, cool.
We could probably get some money on the
Come
audio.
on, listen.
He's a piece of shit.
I'm giving the bag.
I'm giving the bag. I'm giving the bag. Cool, the monopoly. He's the monopoly god of podcast. We got some charm for you.
So what do we got to do to get you and French Montana on the same level? We need it for New York City. We need it for the folks. We need it. What can we do?
I mean, people just gotta act right. You know what I'm saying? Don't never change just because you became on this level and all that. I mean, I don't give a fuck about that. I don't look at how big you get and all that. You know what I'm saying? I look at.
But that was your little brother at one point, right?
I look at a person.
That's my brother.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's be clear.
I
never sanctioned. I never co-signed Pistol and him arguing with each other. In fact,
I'm not arguing with nobody.
No, I'm just saying, it's a long time ago. These niggas bunching cheddar records. He starts. So what I'm saying is,
that's the other podcast.
Bunching cheddar records. He got mambo in him. He got Boricua in him. He know how to do the shit. This guy's a master of the links. He's a master of it. French Montana is my brother, and I love him to death.
We love him.
And Pistol, that's all old news. And I was very upset with Pistol when he did that because I really, truly love French Montana.
Right.
And I didn't want French looking at me sideways because they think that when Pistol or one of the Terror Squad guys go off
Pistol's
the moon.
his own boss. He's his own boss.
But people think like, oh, Joe might have sanctioned that. Or Joe might have, no.
Cameron sat in your same seat until he thought that somebody from my crew had did something crazy, and he thought that I had to sanction that too.
That's
so it's
how
crazy.
People think.
Yeah, it's crazy for you
That's
to
how
say
people
in the
think.
same exact seat.
And they look at me crazy, so I'm like, yo, boom, no, hold on, let me get to the bottom of it. But that's a long time ago, that's over.
I'm gonna tell you, so just to clarify that.
Let's clarify.
I love French too. You know what I'm saying?
That's
it's
fine.
not like I hate the guy. It's not like that. I love the guy.
So you cool with asking what happened? Are you cool with us talking about what happened? How did y'all fall out, or you want to move on?
I mean, it's nothing, man.
So what was it?
It's just a change up. We don't want. I don't like changes.
Because I remember one day it was me and you. We were both waiting to film with French Montana, and I believe it was downtown.
French, just let me tell you something. I'm French first supporter, by the way.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? When French had Cocaine City and all that. What was that? Right? Cocaine City? I took him to my neighborhood. He interviewed me.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like I showed them bullet holes. Like this is what happened in my neighborhood. This is who I am. You know, like I help him out every way he like. It's my little man. Like it's all love, bro. Like I ain't got no problem with French, man. You know what I'm saying? We all from the BX. We family. I mean, we could get into little arguments and all that, but we love. It's all love.
Yeah. So Dog in the Yard.
Let's get it.
Who have you had on there so far? You had Big U.
Yep.
How was that episode?
That was great, man. It was legendary.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of information on it. Okay. Joe Crack the Dawn.
You had Joe Crack the Dawn on there?
Joe Crack was legendary.
I mean, I can't. Come on, man.
I said I did because both these guys, right? Well, he beat him to the reformation, the transformation. So he's March night, but his gun go off, and he's crazy. No. Let me clear. His gun go off, and he crazy, and he's my little brother, and this guy's Looney Tunes, right? So it's like. So he comes to me.
You're the sane one, right?
I'm deep. I am the most sane one. So he comes up to me from time to time, not you, and yo, if homeboy don't come up on my show, I'm telling you, I went every other way. If you don't make the call, N.O.R.E, por favor, please. I will get him to the show. Right? So I go like this. No, he calls it, yo, N.O.R.E's ducking my call. Please. So I called N.O.R.E. I said, N.O.R.E, you know how you scream at me all the time? This guy's screaming at me. Get the fucking show. Go to this show.
So from that happening, since me and N.O.R.E got together, right? And he's on Dog in the Yard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Season 4.
He's a real Dog in the Yard.
Season 4.
I got you the drink.
You got the two, and you got me the drink.
I got you the drink.
And you go on a 2-part episode.
No problem. No problem. Make the noise with me. Fuck that.
So you certified, you know what I'm saying? When you on that thing,
let me tell you all that laundry room. Niggas thought he was black, but he's a Spanish.
It's a question, and this is for real New Yorkers, right? This is a question for real New Yorkers. I said it on your show, but I just want to reiterate that.
Shout out to all my New York.
Yeah, but real New Yorkers, this is 2 famous Pistol Petes. And us from Queens, we both heard this from the Bronx. We always thought it was one guy.
Right.
Right? Come to find out, there's the Puerto Rican, and then there's the sex, money, murder thing.
Right.
Was that ever like an issue for you? Like another person calling themselves Pistol Pete, or was it all like I'm on that side?
He's on this side. He's in the South Bronx.
Now, like I told you on, pardon me. Like I told you on
Dog in the Yard.
Dog in the Yard.
Dog in the Yard.
First question. No, he brought Drink Champ to Dog in the Yard.
Yeah.
Of course.
Before we start this, can I ask you one question?
We be clapping in dinner like, yo,
Drink Champ's everywhere.
Yo, we came to Dog in the Yard. First question was for him. I want to ask you a question before we start. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I said, I want to say it for Drink Champ. But then he was on me. I was like, all right, I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
He said, you ever met Pistol Pete, right? Pistol Pete.
This is an amazing
And I
story.
said, yes, I met him.
Right.
I met him at MDC. You know what I'm saying? We was at MDC together, and I was with all the co-defendants. I was with everybody. And he was like, yo, I want to be Pistol and shit like that. So his co-defendants, they was with me. So he was like, yo, I came to the gate, and we vibed. He was like, yo, man, pleasure meeting you, Pistol, man. I was like, what's up, man? He said, yo, what's up, man? I said, you good? I said, yeah. He said, you know, hold your head and shit like that. I see that you keeping it real. I'm here with your co-defenders and all that. He was like, yo, man, you the G, my brother, man. You know, nothing but love and all that respect. And I said, you keep your head up, man. And keep repping your name and all that. You know what I'm saying? Keep repping
y'all both got that.
Yeah, repping your
Y'all
name.
niggas got that Bobby Buddha. Y'all got that Coca-Cola.
Keep repping that Pistol Pete.
Pepsi Cola. It's a brand you could trust.
Listen, let me tell you something. This is the first, and this always was love. He's way younger than me, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not here to be like, he can't use a name or all. I'm not caught up with that shit. Rap, man. Be whoever you want to be. If you call me tomorrow and say, yo, by the way, don't call me N.O.R.E no more. Call me Superman.
Right.
All right, that's your name, Superman.
God damn it. God damn it. Make some noise for that. So let's just keep it on the Bronx right now, right? You got J-Lo, you got French Montana, you got Big Pun, you got Fred the Godson, you got just describe for people who never been in the Bronx, who never come to the Bronx. Just describe through you, brothers. Just describe it then, before and now.
I mean, it's hard. You know, we invented hip hop.
God damn it.
Starting
with that. All right, cool. It's done. That's white. That's white gloves to me.
Pistol's block. I don't even know if Pistol knows, but Pistol's block, Cypress Ave. That's where Grandmaster Flash actually lived.
Wow.
My brother was a crate boy for Grandmaster Flash. So back in the days, there wasn't Serato or nothing.
Right.
They used to have a bunch of vinyls. So every time Flash went to DJ a party, my brother would go and pick up the crates. That's how I know Grandmaster Flash lived in Cyprus. I would go with my brother to Grandmaster Flash's house. So it's amazing to think of this shit that done went around this whole world. You got German rap, fucking Taliban rap.
It's in every corner of the world.
Mexican, Cuban, whatever. It's every corner of the world started in the Bronx. And we of the age of when it started, just being fans of it or whatever the case may be. Now, we try to carry on tradition. You know what I'm saying? After the pioneers, KRS came. You know, we had Just Ice, we had KRS, we got Slick Rick. Slick Rick the Ruler's from the Bronx.
Oh, that's right. Slick Rick from the Bronx.
By way of London.
He from London.
Yeah, but he's from the Bronx.
Right.
He's from the Bronx.
Right? He's from the Bronx. And so, it just evolved, and then with me, it's a special honor to me knowing that, you know, I come from the birthplace of hip hop, and I try to push it to every other level that we can. When we grew up in the Bronx, it was a different Bronx than it is now.
Right.
Now it's more surveillance driven. Like, I don't know how these people kill people 2021. Like, I watch
On the
the
gram.
news, it's on camera.
It's on the gram.
Like, you're going to jail for
You're going to
70.
jail.
Like, they don't even need snitches.
Nah, hell nah.
Guys, if you're in the trap house right now, okay? If you're in the trap house watching Drink Champs, do not rob the gas station or the bank without a mask. Do me the fucking favor, man. There's a guy shot up Times Square yesterday. No mask.
Dude shot up Aventura Mall.
No mask.
Not even a COVID mask?
Yo, my man, what the fuck,
That's
man?
crazy.
Yeah,
And so I'm like,
shootout. They was busting back
it
in
feels like
Aventura.
people are getting dumber.
Nah,
No,
Nah,
it's-
you know what it is? Niggas flipped them stimmies too crazy. They took them stimmies and they flipping it and they keep going. And now that everybody
got
that's
money.
what I was saying.
Yeah,
Everybody got bands, but we dance to different drums. Because everybody got bread. It's not the broke era right now. If you know a broke person, he's fucking insane. Because everybody got a stimmy. Everybody, for real, I don't know no broke people. I don't know no broke people.
I really don't know.
I don't know broke people.
Niggas is up right now.
Yeah, niggas
no,
up
no,
right
I'm
now.
with you.
Yeah.
But
Them
please,
stimmies went a long way.
please, no shootouts, no mask, and all that. Please don't just, you know, we gotta.
No shootouts, period.
If you
No
live in New
shootouts,
York,
period.
do not do shit because you in a big old jail. There's cameras all over New York, man.
They trying to close
You
Rikers
can't
Island.
do shit.
What you think about that? They should? They're trying to close Rikers
Yeah,
Island.
hell yeah. Close
Close
that
that
shit. That
motherfucker,
shit is
right?
old as shit, man. Hell yeah.
For real.
I'm surprised that shit ain't sink.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
God damn it.
Fuck
Man,
that shit.
Rikers
You know what I'm
Island.
saying?
God
Rikers
damn.
Rikers Island.
Rikers
You know what I'm
Island.
Joe, hey, let me tell you a story with Joe. Joe, Rikers Island story, man. We went to go see Sean.
Oh, you remember that? Oh yeah, we can't talk about all that.
But we went to go see Sean, and remember the warden that was coming from that, and they see Yap on the opposite side.
Oh, Pistol Pete, who approved him in here? Like the warden came out of Rikers Island. Oh my God, nobody told us Pistol Pete is coming in here. But who's he with? The warden ran out. You know, I mean, you know, Pistol is
that was a fun.
Is it a true story that? So in New York, you know, I don't really approve of it. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't really approve of slashing or cutting people, and you know, for something that's a New York thing.
Right.
I think all around the country, if somebody gonna bang you out, they bang you out.
They
In
shank,
New York,
right.
for some reason, they want to cut your
The
face.
razors.
The razor shit,
Right.
right? And so, but it was so bad on Rikers Island. What's the story about the gloves and
The mittens.
the mittens and all that?
With the turtles?
Well, no. When I was there, I was the first predicate on Rikers Island. That's the meaning. I'm the first guy that comes around shackled with my legs, my feet, and all that from cutting people. You know, visiting rooms, on the way to the visiting room, off the, you know, all kind of shit. So I became a predicate. So when I went back to Rikers Island from the feds, when I went from the feds back to Rikers Island, they had the mittens. They had real ID. You know what I'm saying? So the mittens,
top classifiers like that.
Same shit, just that you wear a mitten that you wear all day. You know what I'm saying? By the time you get back from court and all that, your fucking hands smell like shit. This shit is all fucking like you know how when you wet your hand for a while, the shit be
gets
all wrinkly.
pruned up and shit.
It's
right.
all pruned up. Yo, my man, I used to have this shit on behind my joint all day in court. You know what I'm saying? And that's the shit that you used to go through. That's the maintenance red ID. They give you that. You go through that when you cut a lot of people and shit like that, or you get caught with a lot of knives and shit like that all the time. They give you red ID. You can also wear maintenance and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But when you cut people and all that, you catch an assault. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, for life, you know, if I thought
He's a predicate, man. The guy's a fucking predicate. You know what I'm saying?
Reformed.
Reformed now.
Dog in the yard.
He wants to give
Every
back
Monday,
to
4 o'clock.
He wants to give back to the community.
Let's get it.
Salute, man. Salute. Come on, take some Ace of Spade to that.
I've been Ace of Spade in it.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Oh, shit.
And it's Hpnotiq.
And it's mixed with Hpnotiq. It's a little bit of Hpnotiq at the bottom. I don't know if you know.
It's the day in the life.
Oh, the day of the life. That's goddamn documentary. Me and Pistol Pete.
Me
We went and did this
N.O.R.E,
joint. I did his is it a podcast? Or it's
just right now we
it's a show, Dog in the Yard. I did it. He kept telling me a story. I'm initiated to, you know, be involved with the documentary. It's yours. So, you know, you own it. This is what I want to do. Just want to help out. And what did you call it? The day in the life? I wanted to say the life of.
The life of Pistol Pete.
The life of Pistol Pete. God damn, go back to New York City shit, you know what I'm saying?
This is what we do.
You know I got 20 Pistol Petes in my chamber.
Yeah.
Now the Terror Squad.
Right. Well,
Got
really?
20.
Really?
These guys are all Looney. No, really. These guys are all Looney Tunes. We're reformed. We're nice guys. Nobody is like so. Imagine it is dealing with all these guys. Me, I've been a therapist, a mental therapist for my whole life, dealing with these Looney Tune guys. These guys are crazy, man.
Joe done gave me so many phone calls, bro. Damn.
I done talked so
5
much
in the
people
morning,
off
6
the
in the
ledge.
morning.
Yo, let's go. 5 in the morning.
What is the line you say? Percy caught a case, Pistol Pete. What is that?
It's a fact. Pistol was in there for what? 3 attempt murders.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Percy was there for murder. You know what I'm saying? And Joe Crack. So you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say something. I was fighting for my life, by the way. It hasn't been easy. It's hard to be out here sometimes.
Everybody
You mean outside you fight for your life?
Yeah, I was out here. No, I like that. I was fighting myself on the court for 3 years.
Oh, yeah.
That dog in the yard. So no, he been fighting for his life this whole time. So what I'm just saying is, a lot of people tell you what they do. A lot of people tell you they'll stick by you, and don't. You know, Joe Crack, he knows. You know, the minute, unfortunately, they falsely accused him or allegedly accused him of triple attempt murder, you know what I mean? He was it safe to say you was comfortable enough to know Joe Crack got your back?
1,000,000%.
And so...
And this after you came home?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay,
he caught a triple attempt.
Wow.
And
I fought that shit for 3 years. Wow. Shout out to Don Florio, man.
Don Florio, turn me like on. Don Florio, turn me
She's on the Dog in the Yard, by the way.
She is?
She's Dog in the Yard.
Okay,
Yo, we about to get it.
One of the number one attorneys. Dawn, she got Percy out. She got a bunch of people out. And so I got Dawn and she...
Thought that was a restaurant.
Now I remember I sat with him.
Where y'all sat?
Let me know if I'm going too far. Pistol calls me. He's about to go to trial and all that. He's about to go to trial. He says, yo, Joe, come meet me. I don't know if I'm going too far, but we could, right? So I meet him and he says, yo, man, she's a chick. Are you sure she could beat this case? It might be a lot for a girl of this. I said, yo, Pistol, trust me, bro. Dawn's the best in the game. You remember that conversation?
Yeah.
He was like, nah, because I don't know if she's too soft and she sits. I said, yo, Pistol, I guarantee you, Dawn is gonna do what she got to do. Right. And she beat the triple attempt and she beat Percy's
it was my
murder.
life.
Yeah, but I'm with you 100%.
It was my life. I had to meet up with Joe.
He was on trial and all that. He had bail. Pistol had bail.
Yeah, I was out.
I'm saying he was out. Like, yo, I didn't even have, Joe Cat, man, I didn't even have to be in New York, right? That was a phone call. Yo, get my boy out. They gave that bail, the football number bells, that boy was out like.
By the way, I got the chance, I know it's dropping this week. Welcome home to my homie Down Leezy.
Down
you know what I'm saying?
Leezy's
Down
back.
Leezy's home. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Yeah.
This is a nice guy. He knows all the psychopaths. Leezy's back. Oh. Is this the third time he's been back since we started the show?
It's a fact.
Shout out Down Leezy.
So shout out Down Leezy. Welcome home, my brother. It was great to speak to you. Great to see you on the block. And you know what I mean? Let's stay the fuck home this time, please, man. Yeah, I think this is. I'm gonna end this out. But this is what I do. I'm gonna say, yeah. Yeah.
¿Qué te pasó, brother?
Yeah. No. Because I was having a brain fart. Okay. We ain't got to drag. We good. Quick time with slime? Oh, okay.
You got a quick time with slime?
Let's go.
Come on. Yo, there's a camera right on Joe's facial expressions.
We're gonna do the Fat Joe. I'm like, yo, we ain't just a bet.
We gotta do a montage of Fat Joe expressions, man.
I'm trying to master Khaled. He does this shit with his eyes get real big. He did it like
you know how to do it, Has. You do the Khaled really good.
The eyes, the big eyes, though.
So, in fact, Joe, this segment is called Quick Time with Slime. All you got to do is answer one or the all, either or, right? These are pretty simple, pretty easy, but, you know, some of you might be stuck on. Usually we do, if you get stuck on, you pick both, you take a shot.
Of Hpnotiq.
Take a shot of Hpnotiq.
All right, take a shot of
This is the show. This is not just, you know. All right? Are you ready? Off top, you should be taking a shot, at least of Ace. Nas or Jay-Z?
Oh, come on. What is that?
You could say both and then it's just a shot.
Yeah. Open the Hpnotiq.
Okay, all right. Cool.
Jesus Christ. We get some ice cubes in here, please.
I get some
Open them all, baby. Yo, can I get the
please,
Can I get the watermelon, y'all? All right, you gotta take a shot for you. I'll take a shot with you. Hold on, I'll join you. I won't let you go out there.
I'll join.
I won't let you go out there by yourself. Don't follow. You know, I just did a whole month away. I've been away a whole month.
So it's time to catch up, huh?
He was on Key Lock.
Oh, yeah, I was in the halfway house.
That's the way he was talking.
I wasn't gonna make it, bro.
You was about to leave?
I went through all that shit. Yeah, it was fun though because you know I got to do a lot of shit. I got to learn a lot of shit. What's up with the watermelon, y'all? But where's he at? Lee, he coming? All right, cool. Because I don't want to you go out there by yourself. This is, you know, I'm gonna take a shot with you. You know, Lee, you got it? Oh, you got the hot shit. Fuck.
I mean, both.
You got that shit out of my trunk?
Out of my trunk.
Oh, fuck. All right.
Ron, you want it?
All right.
What do you want?
All right.
No, he got a cup. Yeah.
Usually we make the guests take a shot, but every time you take a shot, I'll take a shot with you, okay?
Yeah,
so
but
Nas and
that's
Jay-Z.
nothing for you.
Yeah, Nas and Jay-Z.
Fuck that.
Nas and Jay-Z, you taking a shot,
I'm taking
right?
a shot.
Okay, cool.
Cheers.
Classico.
Ooh, that's hot. Might as well fill it back up. Big Pun or Big L?
Oh.
You can say both, man. Don't just come on. You love Big L too.
Yeah, we gotta take a shot. Remember that.
No, I love them both. So what do you want me to do? Take another shot?
We have to.
There's some
We have
fuckery.
to. We have
Let me get one more.
Thank God y'all ain't start this shit at the beginning of the show. Y'all set it off with the pussy.
Y'all ain't gonna lie. Pretty much, Rich might be drunk.
Thank you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, all right. Diamond D or Buck Wild?
Jesus Christ, bro.
Yeah, let me ask you a question.
They still
What's next? Showbiz or AG?
Nah, you can't.
That's my engineer, Columbia. Columbia's going through some
Columbia,
shit.
you gotta stop, man. I'm not good like that, man. Don't do that.
Neutron.
I want to tell you.
I went to DJ Enough's wedding, and you and Ike and y'all got me so fucking drunk 3 days in a row. I feel like this is Enough's wedding.
Big up to DJ Enough, who's supposed you coming on here soon, brother. So we taking a shot, right?
No, that's a beautiful thing. I've seen him on the Pretty News show he does on IG.
Who he
And
not?
it was one of the greatest interviews ever. I was like,
Okay.
Oh.
Yo, you know who it is? It's fucking Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee. Yo, it's not me, Joe, I promise. All right. After this one.
yo, Mr. Lee, come here, Mr.
Listen,
Lee.
after this one.
Mr. Lee.
After this one.
Yo, Mr. Lee. Shot or not, J-Lo Styles P, Nah, he taking a shot, man. With that lead.
Go take your shot. Go take your shot,
He's
Mr.
good.
Lee.
He's good. He's good.
Damn. What are you trying to do?
Joe's my big homie in everything but media. In media, he's my little homie. You know what I'm saying?
Now, EFN, hold up. I take that as a shot.
No, that's not a shot.
No, I take that as a shot.
No, you
I
don't
watched
mean
an interview one time, he was like, yo, Joe's my little homie. He's my homie in records, everything, a big homie. In media, he's my little man. N.O.R.E, let me explain something.
Let me have that, Joe. That's all I want in life.
You want to have that?
Give it to him, Joe. Give it to him.
After this question,
I see this shot, I said, this nigga loose.
Alright, cool. After this one gets a little easy. Alright, hold on. After this one gets a little easy. Alright. DMX or Tupac. After this one, I said. After this one, yeah, DMX or Tupac.
You know, I'm gonna go home. My wife is gonna think I was doing other things than Hpnotiq.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's neutral for you?
What?
This one?
Oh, that's every woman.
No, I'm talking about
the
DMX or
question.
Tupac. It's neutral.
DMX or Tupac?
Yeah, that's neutral.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Neutral. Okay, I'm with you.
Can I have a record, a question that, when is the questions over?
It's still, all right. This one should be easy. Miami or LA?
Miami.
All right, that's cool. So you don't have to take a shot. This one, this should be easy for you. Nets or the Knicks?
Knicks.
Okay, I knew that. This is also
Right, nigga. King of New York.
This is also
Julius Randle. King of New York.
All right, this is also easy in my opinion.
Nah, fuck that. King of New York, Julius Randle, man.
Okay.
Fucking Knicks, 4th seed right now.
I just seen D Rose.
I
just
seen you in a picture
I got
with
out the bang and I went straight to Mr. Childs and he was there and I said, "Holy moly, thank you for helping us out."
In New
baby.
York?
No, in LA. I was like, "Thank you for helping. We looking good right now. We looking good." Listen, and you know, I usually probably when the Knicks is doing good, which they haven't been for a long time,
20
I'll
years.
jinx us and say something publicly. I'll tweet out some dumb shit and people would just, and then from there it will go. So I said, I didn't say nothing. I was quiet. If you look, I don't say nothing about sports.
I ain't gonna
You
lie,
almost
it
would think
happened.
I'm not paying attention.
I'm not
Hold on, I was sitting there, Mr. Childs and Derrick Rose, so humble. He walks up to me like, "Yo, I'm a fan. I don't know if you know who I am." I looked and said, "What?" I jumped up. Of course I know who you are. I'm like, "Oh,
God bless you. Thank you.
So listen, Knicks Nation, I'm so sorry. That's my first post since the Knicks been doing good. I'm so sorry if I'm the jinx.
No, that was
like,
good.
if I'm the
No,
jinx,
no.
if they go tank from here, it might be me.
Stephen A. Smith is a huge Knicks fan, but he's like, you know, no, because nobody wanted, you know, the Knicks don't win.
Yeah, they don't
So he started.
They're the opposite of DJ Khaled.
Yeah, he started. He started going crazy talking about the Knicks, and then we lost 2 games in a row.
See,
I started to think, yo, this nigga jinxing us.
I'm telling you, I feel like I'm a jinx
He's talking
too.
that shit, but we won yesterday. We beat the Clippers yesterday.
Yeah, that's why he was in LA. All right, quick time aside. We gotta get this. This is supposed to be quick, but this is the opposite of quick. All right. Yankees or the Mets?
Yankees.
I knew that was. Now, hard. I think 2. I think these 2: loyalty or respect.
Loyalty.
DJ Premier or DJ Khaled? Take a shot.
Take a Don Classico. A Hpnotiq shot yonder.
Y'all telling you this is Mr. Lee question.
Find my love.
Now this one, I don't know. Hold on, I'm about to take a shot. I'm catching up. This one,
these guys got a gimmick. They try to get you drunk on purpose.
No,
this one I actually don't know.
It's stump liquor.
I actually don't know your answer. Independent or major?
Independent.
You see?
I think I should take a shot for that.
I won.
I love
Why
the
you
major.
when you told him I was going to pick independent?
Nah, we fight over this all the time.
We fight over this. You know, I always pick major.
I say independent all the time.
Yo, I'll spoil you. I can't go from platinum to luxury bus.
But you gotta own your shit.
You gotta own your shit, bro.
Back then, I didn't give a fuck about owning my shit. I wanted to fuck.
No, but I do.
Smoke weed. I didn't care about that. I mean, now. But back then, you remember being on a major? Don't front. Don't front on being on a major, Fat Joe. You got the 10 million yonder from Atlantic. Come on.
But nah, I like being independent. I like working my own shit. I like, you know what I'm saying, you know what happened was we used to go to these guys, right? So you think about Fat Joe, Don, you know, the way I had to go to these guys and beg these guys to sit behind a guy behind the desk and be like, are you gonna work my record? Are you really gonna do it this time? Are you gonna pay for the radio and the video promotion? Are you gonna, and they're like, yeah, we got you this. And I'm looking at this Pancho Cara de Queso sitting across this fucking thing.
Why you looking at me like that, bro? You and Mr. Lee forced Fat Joe to speak Spanish.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
I'm looking at a real sucker and I gotta ask him permission for shit. Like, man, fuck that. And we pouring our hearts out and we making our music hours and hours and telling our live story. And then turn around and then these people, when they're successful,
they take credit for it.
A guy that comes that you never met in your life and comes takes the picture with you with the Grammy like they did something. I'm not with that, man. I'm with the artists owning their own shit through thick and thin. That's just me.
And to be fair, it's not necessarily saying fuck the industry or the majors. Because if you set yourself up independently, you can take advantage of the majors. Yeah.
Look at EF friends cleaning this shit up.
No, I'm just saying, that's what it is.
All right, so this should be easy for you. Scott Storch or Pharrell?
Scott Storch.
I wanted you to make the decision with no family ties, but if that's what you're going with, you think Scott?
He already said loyalty. It makes sense.
You think, but
yeah, I can't go against Scott for nobody.
I like that.
My
Let's
family's
move on.
still eating from Scott.
This is also going to be easy, but it's going to be.
Look at his man. That's right. That's right. That's the white boy connection.
That's my brother.
That motherfucker came out the back of the room.
I can make the phone call. We call Steve.
Oh, Joe said the right thing.
All right. God damn it. It's a little hard for you.
And I love Pharrell, let's be clear.
Yes. Good Times Hotel, God damn it. Remy Ma or Cardi B?
Remy Ma.
Drake or Lil Wayne?
Lil Wayne.
That was ill. Belly, the movie, or Paid in Full?
Paid in Full.
All right, it's pretty easy.
It's a Harlem thing.
All right, now I'm guessing this is producer. This is just producer. Irv Gotti or Puff Daddy?
Producing?
Just producing.
That's a hard one. Not just even because of like, take the shot. It's a hard one because, man, I think Irv is a genius. And then Puff Daddy's a genius too. So,
he's coming back as Love. Taking a shot, I'm in. He's coming back as Love.
Because they're both phenomenal. Like Irv Gotti's a genius, Puff Daddy's a genius. I gotta take the shot.
I'm gonna take the shot. Hold on.
Salud.
I'll take a drink.
Salud. Now let me ask you. We both get money with this guy. He's a great guy, but can you be out of the music business for as long as Puff has been out of the music business? And can he recreate that? Can he recreate these moments that he had?
He can never recreate that same energy.
Okay.
Right? So he can will Puff Daddy make a masterpiece? Yeah. It's all R&B. He is.
He is.
And is it gonna be incredible? Is it gonna be fly and all that? Yes. But you can never recreate, you know.
Because I see
boom, 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 boom. Here comes the brand new flavor in your ear. You can't come and kick in the door what you can't. It's just an energy that you know, Big Pun dead in the middle a little. Wait, do you know what it was to be around at that time? Do you know Puff Daddy used to come out and they used to have picket signs in the middle of this? You can't recreate that energy.
Like you always tell me what Jay says to you, like, why do you keep doing this shit? And how do you keep doing this shit? The thing about it is, you know, Diddy's my brother. Like, I sat down with him one time and he said, you know, N.O.R.E, just do what you want to do. And I said, yeah. He's like, whatever. He's like, because sometimes I'm just too rich to care. The illest conversation I ever had. I've never heard somebody tell me, I'm just too rich to care. So whatever you want to go.
It could happen.
Just,
it could,
so how,
can be
can a person that's too rich to care, still really care about music though?
He cares. I'm watching
I'm asking,
his
this is
Instagram.
my brother.
I haven't heard nothing. I'm watching
he knows
every night. He
famous.
had Justin Bieber the other day doing the orchestra in there. Like, that nigga cares.
Right.
He cares.
Right.
So it's
When
no
it comes
way
to
Puff
music.
Daddy, when it comes to music, there's no way he's gonna put out a new project
That's
that
not the
ain't
shit.
fire.
That's not
Puff
there.
Daddy is gonna put it together. It's going to be fire. There is no doubt in my mind that it's gonna be fire.
There, make some noise. Some noise for the motherfucking chairman. But I ain't gonna lie, because I don't know where he keep written. Is it Malibu? He's doing. Like,
he's in the Bahamas.
He's
right
in the
now.
Bahamas.
He's just he's making an album, man, and he's in that space.
So let's be clear. This is on Revolt. But this is the music. I want to know if he's still. You know what I'm saying? Like, gotta realize that's a ill era to try to
recreate.
Yo, you remember when Bad Boy was Bad Boy, Joe?
He's not trying
like,
to recreate.
You know what the
that
crazy
era.
shit is? That's why I asked you that first question. Was remember I asked you the first question? I don't want to bring that energy back, but I asked you the first question. We was listening to your old shit. No, that's serious. I'm not lying, right? We was listening to your old shit, and Puff was on all of your old shit too. So I'm like, that. What I'm saying is,
I knew Puff Daddy when he had a see-through chain on. He had no money. I knew Puff Daddy.
See-through chain.
I don't know what that means.
His chain was so small, the shit looked invisible setting. Like, I knew Puff Daddy. I knew Puff Daddy before he had $1.
I wasn't ready.
No, I'm telling you the truth. I was there when he was running around with Biggie, like, listen to my man, listen to my man. That's how back I go with Puff Daddy.
And you,
Since
and I
day one,
heard-
Biggie too.
And I heard you have this record store as Tupac.
No. That's not
You just went out another direction altogether.
I'm just saying, it's Biggie, Puff. It just all makes sense. I'm just saying.
No, we can't do that.
I gotta relax. I went too far. Yo, listen. Pistol Pete, Fat Joe. I don't know if y'all know, I just came with a quarantine. And for quarantine, I had to go to 14 days of filming. I couldn't have my phone. I had nothing.
I heard you got married again.
No, I didn't get married again. I proposed again. Because let me be clear, for niggas that's real niggas and people that's out here, I never completed my wife wing set. She just had one joint. She never asked to be upgraded. Never
So you want to
nothing.
get 2 of them.
No, so why not?
You know you making a lot of money.
No, that's not the truth. Come on, you gotta relax.
You are. You making a lot of money.
Relax, man. You gotta
N.O.R.E.
relax. I was just searching
You know
Cini.
you're
You know what I'm
making
saying? Searching Cini, man. This is
Searching-
drug dealer shit. Drug dealer in my mind. Yo, man,
No, but you hustling.
I'm hustling,
You
man.
out there getting
Yo,
money.
let me tell you something.
He up there too. He's different. He
Leave
got
me
it
out
all-
of it. Leave me out of it.
He got it all
Let me
under
tell
his
you something.
mattress, this guy.
Everything's on his mat. He ain't buying nothing. I tried to get him to buy anything.
Not a lollipop. I know he
Let me tell you
up there
something.
rich as fuck.
Let me tell you something. This is how you know he.
Hopefully he don't die before you. No, I'm being
Where he
honest.
going with this joint?
Oh, he's doing
He's saving all his
deflecting to
money.
me right
He's
now.
saving all his money.
He's saving all the money.
He's a Mr. Child, Waldorf Astoria. He don't give a fuck. He like me. Percy Caicos, get the biggest plane. Steaks and lobsters. I might die tomorrow. He's like Rich Flair. The money under the mattress. Like, hold on.
I got young babies that goes all there.
We gotta watch this Charles. Yo, we got this and this and that. It's the same shit.
Yo, I have one.
Tomorrow's
He
not
won't buy a
promised, bro.
watch. He won't.
That's why we
I'm
need
just
to
saying,
spend
tomorrow's
it.
not
He won't do
promised.
nothing.
That's why we need to spend it. Let me ask you a question. Why are you cheap?
I'm definitely not cheap.
Nah, I agree with you. Listen, Joe, for the first episode, hold on.
No, I'm answering. Just because I don't spend, I can't, because you don't
you
hang with me.
don't spend what?
No, I'm just saying, you don't hang with me. Just because I don't spend like you doesn't mean I'm cheap.
You drinking beer?
I'm saying that in general. I'm saying you as in
I'm
general.
not talking about going to
let's
the
just throw it
mall.
out there,
Hold on. I'm saying,
You drinking beer?
I'm not talking about taking the family to a Marlins game with the hot dog. You are very careful with your money. Yes or no?
Because nothing is promised
So
tomorrow.
what if you die tomorrow? You never got to enjoy your money.
What do you mean? My kids will enjoy my money.
Okay.
Hey.
That's all that matters to me.
Well, he ain't got no kids. No, he ain't got no kids. He might as well donate it when he died to your kids. When he fucking get out of here.
And we ain't got no kids. By the way, we haven't made it there yet. Let's not count those blessings before we even got them.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
we're not gonna die with it. Me personally, I'm YOLO. You only live once.
And I'm that too.
Nah, you're more careful than us. He cracks lobsters every day. You're very different.
You met the white bearded EFN. It's a different EFN.
I know for a fact you have a lot of fucking money, EFN. You don't know you got a lot of fucking money. I hate motherfuckers like these two. They got all the fucking money. Rich me like this. Yo, I go on vacation. You know I got more money than Joe for real. Like, this nigga just want to spend his money. I don't know what's wrong with him. This, that. But I'm into your EFN. I mean, you're allowed to do what you want. But you know, I believe in we only live once, man, and we gonna have the biggest time, the best time we can have. That's my shit. You know what I'm saying?
But you have older kids. I got young kids.
No, we all have to take
care of our kids. What I'm trying to tell you is my only live once is give it to them right now.
That's not right.
You know what I'm saying?
I get it. I get you have a sacred point of, yo, look, this and that. There was a man who worked 30 years and saved every single dollar of his life. And his dream was, Dominican guy, to go to Santo Domingo.
He's Dominican? He wanted to go home?
He wanted to go home, build the biggest house. This man worked 2 jobs for 30 years.
Right.
He gets on American Airlines in JFK to finally go to Santo Domingo. The fucking plane crashed. He never enjoyed $1 of the 30 years that he worked.
But what would make you think that I don't enjoy my whatever I make?
No, I'm not saying that. I just know that you're very careful.
He's very careful.
And
but it's also
I'm tired of you careful
people enjoy
I am tired of your carefulness.
Yes.
You and Rich Player.
Thank you, Joe.
You and Rich Player. I am tired of y'all.
Leave Kendall once in a while.
We keep going broke and coming back and going broke.
Leave Kendall once in a while.
We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that.
Nah. You got a loan here. Blow the bag.
I'm blowing that bag for them to go to college.
Your EFN wouldn't even buy some super dog at my boy in Denver.
More than that,
EFN.
You have a lot of money. You're not confusing me.
Yeah.
You got your shit under the mattress.
I don't know where this is coming from.
Kendall.
It's definitely in Kendall.
Hey, you know
I'm not confused. He knows the shit. You're fucking rich. I'm happy for you. God bless you. God bless you.
By the way, I don't know if y'all know from Drink Champs history, EFN and Joe always go at it a little because it's Cuban.
So he thinks I'm a fake Cuban.
I never said you. Originally, I did. Originally.
So fucking crazy. My father's Cuban, man.
No, you proved it to me.
You never rapped it, though. You never rapped it.
Crazy. You never rapped it. First day one in 1993. It says Puerto Rican and Cuban rapper. Are you on my bio? Dig it up.
Your bio says it?
Bro, I brought back 12 fucking Cuban brothers and sisters. I'm from Batista. I'm from Marielito. My father went to Cuba.
You were Marielito?
No.
Oh.
I'm born in New York. But my father and my mother saved up for a boat, bullshit boat. They went for the Keys. They went to
they went
Cuba
and got
to get
Marielitos. Right.
Yeah, they only gave him two of my sisters, Lord is in mercy,
Right.
and 30 Cubans. Do you know where those Cubans ended up living? In the South Bronx in apartment 5E, nigga. I used to have to step over Cubans to go to school. In 5E, all those Cubans that my father ain't even know.
I've been telling you, we're in the beginning of hip hop too, bro. Relax.
No, you are. Julio Escojo, Cheche Colette, and Nan. You know, these niggas lived in my house, nigga. You tell me. Julio Escojo. He walked with a lamp. Julio Escojo, yo, I had all the Cubans. Julio Escojo.
I gotta tell you, Pete, I fuck with you. We're gonna make some money. We're gonna do some business. We're gonna do whatever.
Let's get it.
Do it.
Joe,
Let's get it.
Do it.
You know, I
Can
really
you get me $1? Like, I mean, I just
Oh, you want to go there?
No, I don't want to go there.
I remember, I'm the guy that called Jay-Z.
No.
I'm the guy that called Ghazi. I introduced you to Ghazi. Was he not one of the best?
He's the best.
That's more than $1, Fat Joe.
You did way more than $1.
Let's make some more.
My relationship is...
I didn't say that. He threw me the album and I had to dunk it. You know?
N.O.R.E.
I'll give you all my connects.
You're my brother and you do. You don't block no blessings. You introduced me to Ghazi. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the best relationships, one of the best business things I ever did in my life. That's because of you. You have always blessed me. Right. When it comes to Jay-Z, I called you because I knew you was cool with Memphis Bleak.
Yes.
To squash the beat and get him on the All the Way Up remix.
It was Hov who hit me direct, but I knew it was Memphis Bleak who could connect you. Because Bleak said to me, this was exact words, he said, "You sure Fat Joe wants to squash?" I'm scared. He could have fucked up his whole relationship with him. I'm done. This Ace of Spades will not be here. I'm keeping it real. This is my brother.
Well, let me ask you something. Was that one of the best plugs you ever made in your life that has come back to you? 360?
Can I tell a story? Let me tell you something. I believe in God. And God, Allah, Jesus said to me, yo, because I got the phone with Hov and he said, I'm gonna get you got one favor for me. I owe you a favor. You do this, you correct certain such and such and such. I got you. I'm walking in. Joe hits me and said, how do you get in contact with the Yala? So the Yala really hit me. But I knew, I said, at this very moment, I said, you're not doing music, you're doing great with this shit you're doing right now. You don't need a Jay-Z verse. He got the record. And I called, and I said, I got you. And then you called me, and I said, I got you. And I called Bleak. Bleak said, I'm pulling over. He said, you sure Joe want to squash it? Because I saw him 2 weeks ago. He said, Joe had the ice grill on. And I said, that's that Brooklyn Bronx shit. I'm just freestyling, but now I'm scared. Because I'm like, what if he's really... And Joe said, I promise you. So I said, I'm walking in the Breakfast Club. It's crazy. I walk in the Breakfast... And I'm gonna be honest, the fact that no one gets a favor from Jay-Z, no one gets that. But when you put somebody else in front of you, like you my brother, you put me in front of you so many times, I felt like this was my time. I owe you this anyway, but it was like I wanted to do this. I felt I had to do this. And you know what? My life has been the best since then. No, real talk. What can I really do? Of course, I would have.
Well, you did the right thing.
But I did the right thing. You had the number one. You had the record. You my brother. I was so. The problem was, this was my only problem. I gotta tell you, with your face. You put Sean Beckhouse first. Now let me just be clear. Let's be clear. Sean Beckhouse had 12 years to hook up a Jay-Z verse. He worked for Rock Nation longer than Kanye West's marriage.
Nah, stop, yo, you going
I killed that.
Cause hold on.
Niggas in here like, yo, what you doing, N.O.R.E? But listen, let's be clear. No, let me finish.
Hold up.
And Sean Beckhouse did not do that.
You did that.
I did it. He kept it going. He kept the rest of it going. That started it.
I took that first picture.
Yeah, Beckhouse.
But it wasn't no verse
involved. For 12 years. Yo, Joe, you should sit down. They should sit down. Everybody should sit down. Which was the best thing, you know. It made no sense. You know, I was a bad guy when we came into the game. I can't lie to you. And a lot of mistakes I made, you know what I mean? I try to make it, you know what I'm saying? I try to make up for it. But, you know, thank God everything's great. Everybody's family, everybody's brothers.
Together.
Everybody getting money, man.
Who could be mad right now?
Nobody.
Facts.
I don't know. Listen, if you mad out there, you gotta go get yourself some pussy. You gotta get yourself some money. You gotta get yourself some, bro. Because I don't know mad niggas no more. I don't know broke people no more. Shit's real. Everybody, and big up to Oversea Sia. God damn it. Listen, man, if you don't know who Sia is...
Sia's a real one.
Yeah,
Sia's been by my side through thick and thin, through good times, bad times.
On ya.
Fuck it. Let's just roll with it, Fat Joe. Let's just roll with it, Fat Joe.
Sia's been with me through thick and thin. He's not just a promoter or nothing like that. He's truly my brother. I love him like a brother. I love his brother like a brother. And they're my family. Some of the most honest guys I ever did business with. When I was in jail, he came to visit me. I've been around the world with him and I love him. And shout out to you, Sia.
Shout out to Sia. Sometimes I don't recognize him because
he lost some weight.
But now he's dead.
He lost 3 human beings.
Most people lose
Yo, Sia,
weight.
come over here, show your muscles.
Come over here, come on.
Come here, show your muscles, Sia.
Come and drink chats, baby. Give him a chair. You got a chair or no? We ain't got a chair? Yo, EFN, you know Sia?
No.
Come on,
you don't know Sia.
Yeah, come on. Come on, goddamn. Sia.
Sia
Give him a chair. Give him a chair. Give him a y'all.
Sia used to be this big. This big.
Yeah.
This big. And I was sitting next to him in the plane. No, Sia, come over here.
Yeah.
Right, so Sia used to be this big. Literally this big.
Yeah.
And I would sit on the plane with him and I would pray for him. While he was sleeping and shit like that, I'd be like, yo, God, he's a good dude, because his heart is incredible. God, please save Sia. He's a great dude, that, because I thought he was going to die, because he literally was so big. But Sia
and this is the
got
time
on,
you get healthy, you saying?
But Sia was like, he was out of control, and then he just changed his whole life.
Sia stepped to me outside, he said, yo, it's me. I'm like,
You ain't doing that. I tell him sometimes it's like I got a triple check. Like when his brother
what made you want to lose weight like that?
Basically, people like you, like inspiring me, and that's the time when you were going through a transformation, and then putting me to the side, and giving me a wake-up call, and that's where I realized, looking at you, if you can do it, I can do it. And that's what I do.
Now you take it serious. The whole COVID, I'm in the house watching Instagram, and this guy is playing Rocky, picking up rocks in Germany.
I am American.
I'm
fight for the rights of every man. Fight for your rights. Fight for your life. Come on, everybody got a little bit of white boy in them. Come on, let's go. Come on, everybody got.
Sia was going hard through the whole COVID. And how's your life changed since you lost weight like that, man?
You have a whole different energy. You can, when you accomplish a lot of stuff, and then you inspire a lot of people that look up to you, and they want to know how you made that transformation. That gives you a whole different energy that you want to help other people. You want to, and you want to go to another level where you can see, there's no limits. You can achieve everything. And that really transform into business. Like, I became much more successful in business. I'm accomplishing more stuff. Like, I really envision stuff in my mind, and I really go get it. And that's incredible feeling. And I'm trying to always look out for my people, such as people that support you and always believe in you. Because now, especially in this business, it's very, very tough to find people, like real people, like such as Joe, that is, they really care about you. You know what I'm saying? That's really impressive, and that's why I always go out of my way to trying to bring stuff to the table and trying to accomplish on whichever level I can to contribute. Right now, we're talking about doing a weight loss show and inspire other people.
That's fire.
Dope.
That's fire, because I want to know what intermediate fasting is now.
Intermittent.
What?
It could be intermediate if you want.
I think I'm about to try that for my birthday.
You told me you was doing that.
No, I did it.
You did it.
No, I did it, but I'm not doing it now. I don't think you can do it for life.
Nah, you can do it for life. Absolutely, you can do it for life.
What is it?
It's just fasting a certain amount of time of the day and then eating another.
Twice a day.
Yeah, windows.
No breakfast.
Windows of eating.
Your first meal will be like 1, 2 in the afternoon, and then you'll eat like 4 hours later.
It could be.
That's it.
There's different levels of it. You could pick how you want to enter.
How you want to do it.
Yeah.
So it's not 40-day reset.
No. It's how you want to do it. It's a matter of just getting your body in a fasting mode.
Yeah. It's the weirdest moment on Drink Champs history.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we're
No,
doing.
it's a positive thing.
Yeah, it's positive.
Is it not?
You see what I'm saying? It's a positive thing.
It's a
You
positive
talking
shit. You
about
talking about
positive
health.
shit. You
Yeah.
talking about health.
You talking about health.
What's wrong with
And
that?
that's the
We gotta
balance
wake
to Drink
niggas up.
Champs.
We want somebody to go Google Sia's picture when back in the days, man, you will not believe that's him standing here.
For real.
And now he ain't gotta pay for pussy.
He's a baby.
No, I'm not saying yo. Yo, one day we in Colombia, Sia comes out the room, he says, hey, Joe, Minaj, no pay.
That's my last question. What's going on in Colombia? I've been away for a month.
Oh, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
I have not had social media. I have not had a phone. I have not had nothing.
He
knows why. I really, he got me a bag. Goddamn it. What is going on in Colombia? When I went on social media, I was like,
I don't know everything, but it's really about the COVID. COVID is hurting Colombia a lot. What is it?
It's the taxes. The government to try to
deny the tax reform.
What I do know,
they're trying to recover by taxing everybody.
What
basically.
I do know is that unfortunately, there's videos of police officers literally running down on people and shooting them dead in the middle of the street. Just like New York, there's cameras.
Full military, helicopters, the whole nine.
Killing.
Wow.
Really?
Like guys standing on the corner, cops on motorcycle pull up, cops on motorcycle, bang bang, killing them, pulling over, pounding dudes out. Like the shit they doing over there in Colombia.
That's wild.
But why? What's the purpose?
Because the people are protesting.
They're telling the people,
don't protest.
Stay home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stay home, and basically the police are really running like a gang or something right now, where they saying if you in the street at 9 o'clock at night,
indiscriminately.
how about we're killing you?
Yeah, that's
we're not
exactly.
even pounding
That's
you
what
out.
they're saying is happening.
We're blowing your brains out to the point of where there's a lady who's the chief of the police begging the police not to kill the people. The lady who's the boss is on TV like, please don't kill the people. Like cops is just rolling up on people, banging them out and just and keeping them moving. This shit is really crazy in Colombia, man.
Yeah, man.
So one thing to say before you get up out of here. One thing to say to the people.
Well, I just want to, take care of always people that look after you, and always find inspiration for you and for people who love you, and trying to transform that energy, and trying to live life, but live a healthy life.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
I want to just thank N.O.R.E and shit for having me on Drink Champ.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? Wearing that Kilo Rats T-shirt for Lean Back. You know what I'm saying?
I was the first nigga to wear Kilo Rats. First dude. I'm
Back.
trying to stop saying
Early
nigga.
off
I'm trying to
top.
stop saying that. I'm trying to say it.
I want to thank God.
Facts.
The fact that we seen some shit that ain't happened in 100 years, the COVID, and we made it through, and we bunkered in, and we did the right thing. Rest in peace to everybody that passed away due to the COVID. A lot of people lost their families, and I challenge everybody to do whatever they can, whether they have money or not, to give back to their community. Whether it's putting in some extra time as a counselor, whether it's putting in a little extra time helping some old people get groceries. It's time that we love ourselves and we give back to ourselves and our community. If you want to know what Fat Joe's about now, my next 10 years will be geared towards making a lot of money.
Let's make
Make that clear.
Let's make that clear.
Because I ain't got nothing wrong with making a lot of money and giving back to the people in the community and inspiring people and changing their lives and motivating them. That's what I'm about. That's what I'm doing.
Love everybody.